And let's take a look at today's teams. And Dundee United make 3 changes from the Hearts defeat. Fran Sandaza, a frequent scorer against the Old Firm, isn't quite fully fit, so he drops to the bench, as do Sean Dillon and Gary Kenneth. In come Michael Kovacevic, Darren Dodds and Paul Caddis, who rather interestingly is on loan from Celtic. Keeper Lucas Zaluska is joining Celtic. 20-year-old David Goodwillie has scored 3 goals in 7 games.
Well, Dundee United have played a 4-4-2 against Rangers this season, but today it's a stuffier looking 4-5-1 come 4-3-3. Kovacevic at right back has been in and out all season and normally appears when there's a specific job to do. He'll have Lafferty in his sights this afternoon. Craig Levine's midfield is brimming with energy. All 5 can play a bit and can run all day. This is where the manager feels his side can win the battle. And up front, it's the young and much improved David Goodwillie.
For the first time in 33 matches, Walter Smith names an unchanged team, so Barry Ferguson is again on the bench. Majid Pugera plays after winning an appeal against his red card v Aberdeen. Kyle Lafferty plays. He won't be punished until next season for his shameful behaviour in the same game. Chris Boyd has scored 9 goals in 11 games for Rangers against Dundee United. Kenny Miller could become a title winner with both sides of the Old Firm.
Yeah, this is the side that Walter Smith hopes will clinch the title. It's built on strong foundations. Statistically the best defence in the SPL Weir, and Pugera at its core rock solid in combination. Edu just ahead is the only other player with defensive responsibilities at the top of his agenda. Mendes, well, he seems to have tired recently, but one last push can still make him Rangers' most influential midfielder today. And up front, it's the best 2 strikers on the books and the 2 that form the best partnership. Miller and Boyd have 43 goals between them. It could take just 1 more to finish champions.
The Old Firm are locked in a titanic tussle for the title. Champions or runners-up, everything or nothing. Judgment Day has arrived. Dougie MacDonald is in charge of the mayhem. Walter Smith was Dundee United's assistant manager when they won the title in the 80s. He clinched the last of his 7 crowns as Rangers manager here in 1997. Maybe it's meant to be at Tannadice today for Walter Smith. On a day like this, you don't really believe it'll go your way, you just hope. But where there is hope, there is fear. Because coming second in Glasgow means coming last. Celtic, Rangers, there can be only one. David Robertson immediately involved for Dundee United, who would dearly love to clinch a European place. It would be a sign of the immense progress made here over the last couple of years. Although even if they don't make it, they have come a very long way.
What Dundee United don't want to do today is lose the opening goal. They've done that all too often against the Old Firm this season.
Pugera sorts out Goodwillie. Pugera and his red card against Aberdeen rightly rescinded. Papac will find the villain of the piece last week, and he's getting jeered at Tannadice. And no wonder, really. Kyle Lafferty has made a hash of his first attempted cross.
And he's always going to get a bit of stick, and he's getting it.
His punishment will come next season for his disgraceful behaviour that led to Charlie Mulgrew of Aberdeen being sent off. Dundee United, 100 years old today, happy birthday to them. And they will want a double celebration by earning a place in Europe. Kenny Miller, Chris Boyd, Pedro Mendes. Papac seeking out Davis, he's found him. Stephen Davis, Boyd behind him and Miller. And an early chance goes begging for Rangers inside 2 minutes. Mendes, Boyd's been fouled by Dodds. Mendes, Whittaker. Away by Wilkie, as Boyd challenged. Davis, Whittaker. Conway. Kovacevic, who always seems to play against the Glasgow clubs.
Frantic start, as you'd expect. What an atmosphere in this stadium. Certainly going to get to boiling point today.
Craig Levein has transformed Dundee United in his 2.5 years in charge, on the brink of Europe. Gomez, who's had an outstanding season. Guaban, another terrific player. Mendes closing down Guaban, who's now harassed by Kenny Miller. Darren Dodds preferred to Gary Kenneth in the heart of the defence, alongside Lee Wilkie. Here's Paul Dixon, who's been another solid performer throughout this campaign. Miller, Edu. David Weir, who took over the captaincy from Barry Ferguson and who will be hoping to get to grips with the SPL trophy later. It's a foul by Papac. Rangers, which is one win in 6 years of coming to Tannadice. But they know what they have to do today. It is in their hands and at their feet. Gomez with a rare error, which has encouraged Miller, and now Boyd. Lafferty up against Kovacevic.
Well, Miller's doing really well because he's checking back into that midfield area where Dundee United do have a man over in there, so he's going to have to do that.
Kenny Miller not giving up on that. No surprise. Papac turned away by Dodds. Bugera. Davis. Chris Boyd turning, and it's forced in by Kyle Lafferty. Villain last week, hero this week. An early goal as Rangers target the title.
Well, that's how quickly things can change in football. Lafferty, just after 5 minutes, the hero. It's poor defending though from Dundee United. It's onside, lovely ball in there from Davis, and Boyd does so well. And I don't think Lafferty knows much about that. Great play initially from Davis, skips past Gomez, then plays the ball with the outside of his right foot in to Boyd, who holds off Wilkie. And the ball just skids off of Lafferty, or is it Kovacevic? I think it's Lafferty that definitely gets the final touch. But what he does do is put himself into the danger zone.
Well, I suppose it had to be him after last week. Kyle Lafferty with his 9th goal for Rangers. Only 2 of them have been away from home, and they've both come here at Tannadice. Lafferty scored a late leveller in a 2-2 draw. Miller, Rangers really up for it. They couldn't be more up for it if they tried, but Miller has stumbled.
Well, yet again, Dundee United go a goal down against one side of the Old Firm. Every match this season has been done in that way. But what they have shown is resilience. They've managed to come back from a good few of them. And that's the job they have on their hands now.
Well, the Rangers fans are around us in the main stand here, and the stand is jumping up and down. Dixon, away by Weir. Yes, Dundee United are never averse to doing it the hard way against the Old Firm. They have frequently showed their powers of recovery against Rangers and Celtic, and they will need to do so again. David Robertson for Mogaro Gomez. Kovacevic. David Goodwillie. Strong challenge from Papac. And that's going to be a free kick for Miller, manhandled by Lee Wilkie. Wilkie raging with Dougie McDonald. He's going to get a yellow card for dissent.
Well, Kenny Miller doing really well. Started the game on fire. As usual, plenty of movement, but also lots of strength to hold off Lee Wilkie. And then the free kick.
Lee Wilkie, yellow carded early on. Will have to be wary. Easier said than done on an occasion like this. Pedro Mendes towards Majid Bugera. Davis. Miller!
What a start from Rangers this is. Davis again right onto it. Good ball again, back in there. Kenny Miller doesn't get the free shot. It's made difficult for him.
Caddis. David Robertson. Whittaker intervening. Dundee United won't be panicking so early, especially as they always go behind to the Old Firm and often recover. Whittaker is not letting Conway in. A perfect start for Rangers, an early goal from Kyle Lafferty. Boyd, free kick.
A perfect start for Walter Smith. This is what he'd have wanted. 10 minutes in, a goal up already. His team right on top of the match. Probably one of the best starts the Rangers have had in a long time. And on the right day.
On the outside, Walter looks like the calmest man inside Tannadice. On the inside, maybe not. Mendes towards Boyd. And there's a shove by him. If Aberdeen don't beat Hibs at Pittodrie today, Dundee United will be okay for Europe anyway, regardless of what happens here. Mendes, Boyd. Dogs send that back to Zaluska at a fair pace. Offside. In the last last 4 meetings between these teams here at Tannadice, there have been 16 goals. I wonder if we will be in for another feast today. Rangers not hanging about, not hanging around, in front already. Buguera's free kick towards the goal scorer, Lafferty. Dixon finding his keeper just.
There have been so many goals because the one thing you can say about these matches, both teams are going for it. Likewise today, so much to play for. Craig Levein will be unhappy with the start, but it has to be said that it's not that they've played particularly badly, just that Rangers have been so up for it and started very, very well. Of course, a goal helps. And Lafferty, that was brought to Rangers for his goals, has found himself out in that left-hand side an awful lot. But look what he does, he gets himself in very early. Kovacevic just loses a yard on him. I don't think Wilkie will be happy with defending in the first place against Chris Boyd, but after last week, who'd have thought that he would be the hero already?
Well, he has scored in his last 2 games against Dundee United, Lafferty, on both occasions, after coming on as a sub. In from the start today, instant impact. Papac. Hung in the air a long time for Zaluska. Buaben for Gomes. Dixon for Goodwillie. He's away from Buguera. Buaben. Buguera back to belted away. Gomes. Dixon. Buaben tracked by Buguera. Conway. Good cross! David Robertson's header.
It's great play on the left-hand side. Buaben holding it up. Conway arriving just in time to send it in first time. And Robertson completely unmarked there. Poor technique in the header though.
Although Dundee United can be formidable opponents, particularly for the Old Firm, they've only managed 1 home win since the turn of the year. Lots of draws here.
And they also have the worst defence in the top 6, and that was shown for the goal. Wilkie normally very solid back there. That wasn't the case.
Canis on loan from Celtic. David Robertson. Rangers unable to dig this out. Dixon delivers. And no takers as Canis knocked it across the 6-yard box.
He couldn't do any more, Canis. He did his job. Lovely ball into the back stick. No one really in there alongside Goodwillie to get on the end of things, and that could be something that will prove very difficult for United if you don't commit players forward.
United rather rattled by that early opener for Rangers, but there is still a lot for the men in blue to do. Too sure, and he gave it to Dundee United and got a mouthful from Kenny Miller as a result. Aberdeen have taken the lead against Hibs. Lee Miller has scored it, and that's not good news for Dundee United because Aberdeen could yet pip them to a place in Europe. As it stands, Aberdeen would earn a crack at the Europa League next season, and Dundee United would finish outside of the top four. But a lot can change, it probably will, amid a few twists and turns, amid an engrossing end to the SPL season.
Yeah, it's far too early for Rangers to think about just sitting back on that lead. And they also know with just the one goal, anything can happen. It's still very much an open match.
Gomez. Edu fell over. Gomez gave it away anyway. Dixon. Conway. David Robertson. Good Willie. Robertson. Conway.
Bergera did well there. Put a smile on his face. Job done.
The Rangers fans, Player of the Year.
Not surprising, really. Absolutely solid in there with David Weir. Very good combo.
Caddis. Good Willie. Whittaker. Hoisted high by Dixon. Bergera underneath it. And it's broken kindly to Pedro Mendes. Tried one with the outside of his boot. Caddis. Wilkie. David Goodwillie. Caddis with a forlorn chase. It has gone out.
Craig Levein before the match mentioned the energy that he had in midfield. Didn't have much to play with up front as far as players, but obviously Goodwillie, good young striker, but no real support. Sandaza slightly injured. Daly out, Feeney out. So far the energy levels in midfield have been more than matched by Rangers.
Guaban. Gomez. Kovacevic. Caddis. Now David Goodwillie. Weir is down injured. Goodwillie past Bergera, but Papac with a brilliant block. Whilst that was happening, David Weir was down and out.
I think this shows why the stats are in favour of Rangers as best defence in the league, because even with David Weir down, and Bergera one-on-one with Goodwillie, he gets knocked there. And then what follows is Papac just watch him at left back. Look at the way he chases himself back in there, tucks right in. Excellent defending.
Sums up his season, really. Sasa Papac. David Weir's all right. Recently turned 39. Not getting too old for this yet, though. Lafferty. Rookie for Gomez. Brushed off Edu. Whittaker's hand, but unintentionally. Dixon. Guaban. Fending off Edu. Darren Dodds. Whittaker won it. Davis dispatched it into touch.